Hey guys, we're back today. We're going to do a set on Haley's girlfriend McKenna here. Say hi, McKenna. Okay. Hey. This is the Kiss Dip Powder kit. Picked the whole kit up at my local Walmart. Sorry, that's Walmart. The kit came with this pink color. And it came with everything you needed: base coat, top coat, activator. It came with everything. It even came with a little tiny cuticle stick, this little tiny sponge, little tiny stuff, and a little tiny nail file. I didn't really like the pink color that came with it, so this is the only other color that Walmart had. It's a blue color, so I picked it up too. And that's the color that we're going to use today. Okay. I have already prepped her nails. I have cleaned them, pushed back the cuticles, and buffed off the shine. Okay. And the first thing it tells us to do is to lay down a base gel. It says to avoid the cuticle and sides of the nail. Not, completely avoid the cuticle. It says don't overfill it in the cuticle area. I guess you can get too much there and it'll make it all bumped up, I guess. So we don't want that. Okay, and after, this is some runny stuff. Wow, it's running off the side of... Okay, we're going to wipe that off and try again. That was just too much, I guess, because it ran right off the side of her nail. Let's wipe this brush off really good, because I guess that was just way too much. Let's try this again. Wow, this stuff is very, very, very runny. Okay, and it says immediately dip it into the powder. We're just going to dip it straight down in there, pull it back out, and then we're going to tap, 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 tap. All the excess. We have company, I see. We have a little kitty cat come to visit. Hello, kitty cat. Oh my goodness. We're going to have to get this kitty cat out of here because he cannot be in this nail video. So that's shiny. Look how sparkly that is. It did not look sparkly. Do you notice how sparkly that is? It did not look sparkly in the container or the pack or anything, but it's sparkly. I like that. It says to take this little sponge that came with it to wipe off the excess. So we can just kind of dust that off, I guess, like that. Okay. I have never done one of these before. I don't think McKenna's ever had one of these done before. So that's new experience here for all of us. I'm laying down the base gel again on the next nail. Okay, we're going to go. And that. Okay, so we're going to pull out of the powder and then kind of dust that. I keep wanting to flick her finger like that, but that's probably not a very nice thing to do, so not going to do that. Alright, we're going to finish up the rest of these. All we're going to do is put on a layer of base gel and dip them. We'll be right back. Alright, we've got our first layer down. We're going to go back in and do a second layer. And this time, when you put the... Okay, we need a little bit more, I think, since it's like that. It said this time when you put down your base gel, it said to wipe your brush off before you put it back into your jar, your bottle, because it's going to pick up some of that nail polish on there. It's going to pick up a little bit of blue. So it says to wipe it on a paper towel. Get that out of there before you stick it back in your base gel bottle. And then you're just going to dip again for that second coat. So there's the second coat. You can do as many coats as you want to. I do feel about 2 is enough for the average person though. So there's the second coat on that one. And we're going to finish these up. We'll be right back. Alright, we have 2 coats on all 10 nails now, and we're just going to take this little sponge here. We're just going to dust off the extra that we've got. There's a little bit extra on the nails, a little bit extra on the fingers. We're just going to dust all that off. Boy, this stuff is sparkly. I like that though. I like the sparkly, for sure. I'm a sparkly girl through and through. I love anything pink and just amazingly sparkly. Although I am a big fan of bright neon colors, always have been. But I've noticed as I'm getting older that I'm beginning to like more nudes. That must just be something that happens to people as ladies as they get older. They like more nude colors and more pastel colors. Because as a young girl, I didn't like things like that. I liked very much the bright colors and the neons and all those wild and crazy things. But as I'm getting older, I'm definitely becoming more of a nude and pastel type girl. From the looks of it, they've all done great. I do see one fingernail that we flooded the cuticle on. That's what that means right there. It means flooded the cuticle. As you can see, we got a little bit of the powder up onto the cuticle. That we probably will not be able to get that off, but it will wear off as she washes her hands and goes about her day. Okay. After that, we apply the activator, and it says to apply a generous amount of activator. So, and it says to avoid the skin. You don't want to get it on the skin or anything like that. And this must be some dangerous stuff. It comes with an exclamation mark and an explosion sign on the bottle there. So, I guess we'll be careful with this stuff. But it says to apply a generous amount to each fingernail. So, that's what we're going to do. And this is the activator. This is what activates these to harden up, kind of seal up. So we're going to finish that up on the rest of these nails. Okay, at this point, you can take this little file that came with it, or you can get one of your own files. She does not have long nails. She did not want any tips on her nails or anything, so we're just working with her natural nails. So we don't really need to file these. They're not long or anything like that. So I'm going to take this smoother side here, and I'm going to buff each one. Just, just kind of buff it smooth. Make it nice and smooth. We don't want any lumpy old nails here. This is just going to smooth out those, that dip powder formula. So we're just going to smooth out all 10 of these nails. Okay, after buffing and filing, we're going to take this little sponge that came with the kit, and we're just going to knock off any dust that's on these nails. Get them all good and wiped off. You can, if you have a brush like this, you could always use that. Although I will say, I've never used one of these sponges before. I've always knocked dust off with one of these brushes. I will say this little sponge was actually quite nice. I do feel like it's getting a good knockoff on the dust, so I would actually recommend that to someone. And now we're going to put on the top coat, or well, it's called top gel. I'm sorry, it's not called top coat, it's called top gel. And it says to apply 2 even layers of top gel as you would a top coat, and let air dry for 5 to 10 minutes. So that is what we're going to do. So here goes the top gel, I'm sorry. Oh, it's pretty. Are you a fan of the color blue, McKenna?
Yeah.
You like the color blue? McKenna is a softball player. She's played for several years, as far as I know. So she doesn't want to have extensions on her nails, which makes sense. Definitely get in the way. So we're just going to keep her natural nail, but just make them look really, really pretty. Alright. Okay, we have put the 2 layers of the top gel on. We let them set, how long will them set? 10 minutes?
10 minutes.
They are completely dry now. Got a nice hard coat to them. Got beautiful color to them. They are not sticky, not tacky, or nothing like that. Very nice. They turned out really great. If you want to show them, McKenna? Here, show them. And I know I had told you guys I was coming back. My next video was going to be me doing my Memorial Day nails. But McKenna's got to head out here in a few minutes. She's got to get back home to get busy on her softball practices and games. So I went ahead and done her nails real quick because she's leaving. So now my next video will be my Memorial Day nails. Sorry about that, guys, but I'll try to have that up sometime tonight. See you in the next one.